Before we bring the inductees in, and it's in alphabetical order if you want to figure out the order in which they are here, the latest in what's happening with the Braves Club, and we introduce the president of the Bradley Braves Club, Rich Kriegsman. Rich?
I was told to make this very quick, and I'll try to speak, as Ray Petzval tells me, eruditely and with brevity. So the biggest thing is happening 3 weeks from today. We have the last home game for Bradley. We have raffle tickets still available, so Wayne, if you need to buy some more raffle tickets, by all means, pony up. Quickest way, best way to win $25,000 I can think of, the best odds in the region, so I would encourage you all to buy a raffle ticket. I was on the committee to help the selection process. I yielded to a lot of people who know the process before, but reading the biographies of all these quality people, it's impressive, and I was happy to be a part of that. So, very small part, but nice to see Peking people honored as well. So it's good, Dave. So, on behalf of the Braves Club, thank you all for being here. Go Braves, and yeah, we'll see you at the end of the year. Thank you.
Thanks, Rich. First of all, what a day it was yesterday. The Bradley softball team opened their season with a 3-2 win in Las Cruces, New Mexico over the number 20th ranked team in the country, Arkansas, 3-2. And with apologies to Matt Taphorn, last night the Bradley women completed a sweep in the series this season over Illinois State, 66-62, for their 17th win of the year, and now 8-2 in the Missouri Valley Conference. So it was a very good day as the academic season and athletic season continues to be spectacular. A reminder, 50-50 tickets. See Grant Eskew in the back? He's selling them even as we speak. Special deal today, 350 tickets for tomorrow night's drawing for just $20. And you don't have to be present to win. So if you're out of town and want to give it a shot, you certainly can. We've already inducted one member of the 2020 class, former head coach Jim Molinari. He was inducted at halftime of the Illinois State game on the 22nd. Mo told many that night that day, the luncheon, and his induction the next night, or that same night rather, was the highlight of his coaching career. So that meant a lot to him, and it was nice to have Mo back. Before we hear from our inductees, I'd like to recognize the Hall of Fame committee members that are here, chaired by Bobby Parker. If you would stand and be recognized. Our committee. And also, Bradley Hall of Famers that are here. If you've been inducted into the Hall of Fame, could you please stand and be recognized? These Bradley alums will have their place in the Birkeland Family Hall of Pride, remembered forever as the best of the best and taking their place in our great athletic tradition. Our first honoree from volleyball, Stephanie Behrens, from 1999 to 2002. A two-time first-team All-Missouri Valley Conference performer and two-time first-team All-Missouri Valley Conference academic member. In her senior year, she was recipient of the highest award given to Bradley University student-athletes, which is the Chuck Osborne Award. A student-athlete with excellence on the court, in the classroom, and in bettering other lives through their community service. As a performer on the volleyball team in the 1999 season, she was a member of the runner-up Bradley Braves, which is the highest finish ever for the volleyball program thus far. That day is coming. The third player in Bradley history with 1,100 kills and 1,100 digs. Fifth all-time in kills with 1,194 and still seventh on the all-time list. And finished ninth in career digs. In her 4 years with her team, they were 78 and 38, which included a pair of victories over Northern Iowa, one of them in 2002 when they were ranked 7th in the nation and the highest ranked team Bradley has ever defeated. Stephanie had in that contest 19 kills and 16 digs. For your excellence in every phase of your athletic career here at Bradley, we welcome you to the Athletic Hall of Fame. Welcome, Stephanie Behrens.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Wow, what an honor, I guess, to go first. But standing up here today, I'm truly blessed and proud to be part of the Braves Club. You know, I never would have imagined just over 20 years ago, before I started here as a freshman, that a small town girl would be standing here today. It's amazing how life's journey takes you on so many different paths. One of those paths and doorways was opened by my coach, Scott Lester, who's here today. Scott, you always believed in me from day one. Now, maybe it wasn't such a great idea starting me as a freshman in my second game against powerhouse Penn State, nonetheless on their home court. I appreciate the confidence, but maybe that wasn't a wise choice at that time. All the way through, as you mentioned, in the late match against Northern Iowa, telling the setters, hey, give the ball to Stephanie to put it away. I really appreciate that confidence. All the way through the life lessons that you taught us, both on and off the court, some which still really resonate with me today. One, as I was thinking about it, is you used to tell us, hey, I'm gonna push you and I'm gonna drive you and maybe even occasionally yell at you. But it's because I believe in you and it's because I see your potential. And you know what? When I stop yelling at you and stop pushing you, that's when you should be concerned. And I never really appreciated that until I got older. And especially as my daughter now is trying to play volleyball, I hope she always remembers that as well, because I see her potential and proud of her as well. But you took a chance on me, you believed in me, and I really appreciate that. Another pathway has been through my supportive husband, who's actually been there before I started as a freshman. In the middle of July, out on the hot summer track, helping me time my 100 and 200s, all the way through my senior year, never hardly missing a home game. And still to this day, sitting by my side at our kids' sporting events, which is not always a good seat to have because I'm just still a little competitive. And then last but not least, the people that started my journey, my parents. They've spent countless hours traveling to and from volleyball games, as well as sitting through them, and still to this day, coming to all our kids' sporting events, as well as helping me celebrate the victories through desserts at One World, and riding home with me in car rides after a not-so-good game, which is a very, very long drive, even if it's a short distance. And also, for many of you that don't know, actually my dad's a farmer, and volleyball season is right in the middle of harvest, which is not easy. So they would make the long 5-hour drive up and back on Friday and Saturday nights after being in the field all day. So I really appreciate you always being there, always being my #1 fan, and always believing in me then and still today. And last but not least, Bradley University, both athletic and academic staff. I truly believe you have outstanding programs both on and off the court, and I'm so proud to say that I'm a Bradley graduate. And This award means so much to me. I'm so honored and privileged to be here today. Thank you.